not right, people. These people, well, they are the founders of the Nazi Party. They are the White Order of the White Dragon. They are based out of Austria and Germany. And I want you to take a quick look at this CNN, I think it's CNN clip, something that's all Fox News, sorry. It's all over the news right now, every channel. Take a look.
Reporters on the balloon, which is still hovering over the continental United States, adding the U.S. government has very high confidence that this surveillance balloon was sent by the People's Republic of China.
The balloon is currently traveling at an altitude well above commercial air traffic and does not present a military or physical threat to people on the ground. Instances of this kind of balloon activity have been observed previously over the past several years. Once the balloon was detected, the U.S. government acted immediately to protect against the collection of sensitive information.
The U.S. military scrambled F-22 fighter jets yesterday and closed the Billings, Montana airport, ordering a ground stoppage Wednesday while the president was briefed by his national security team in the event that President Biden opted to order the military to shoot down the Chinese spy balloon. Among those who briefed the president were General Glenn Van Herk, the head of U.S. Northern Command and NORAD. He and the other military chiefs recommended not shooting down the balloon because of the danger posed on the ground from falling debris and the assessment that the surveillance balloon does not provide the Chinese government with more intelligence than it can glean from existing low-orbit satellites. President Biden was asked about the balloon at the White House today, but ignored the question. Yes. A senior defense official, Jillian, said this is not the first time that a foreign government has sent spy balloons over the U.S. in recent years, including during past administrations. But what is different this time is the amount of time it has lingered. There were reports of pilots seeing this balloon because it is so sizable. Jillian?
Jennifer Griffin at the Pentagon for us this evening. Thank you.
So, what's the story? I need to tell you the story because it's everywhere right now. And so this is not a Chinese balloon. This is not a Chinese balloon at all. Now, you see that little video? It's so cute. They put out the fact that there are these fighter jets flying to protect America from the balloon. Okay, let's take a look at the flight pattern. You could bring that one up. So there are no fighter jets, but what is there are 3 what's called a stratotanker. What those are, they are normally used for refueling in the air. You can see their flight pattern is circling. This is from a couple of hours ago. The flight pattern is circling all around an area called Glacier Park in Montana. So we've got a balloon that is registered to DARPA, the NSA, and NASA. They have all used it. That is an American balloon. It does not belong to anyone else. How do I know this? I'm going to tell you how I know this. So these 3 tankers are currently filled with radon gas. They are tied to the balloon in an operation that they're running. There are more than one reason for this particular operation. There is more than one reason. The Thule Society, in the Order of the White Dragon, came up with the idea of using a special balloon that they've had for a very long time, although it's been used, like I said, by 3 agencies in the past, and decided to launch the balloon in a meeting down the street yesterday. So they had a long talk about what could they possibly do to get back into power. And they came up with this.
Sorry.
I'm not kidding you.
A balloon.
Yes. A balloon. Not just any balloon. It's a surveillance. It's more of a weather balloon type thing. And I can tell you what it's meant to do. And and 3 airplanes going round and round and round. Now, if you watch this on any mainstream media news channel, you're seeing fighter jets go after the balloon. We're going to
Yeah.
protect the Americans. Only the military can do it. So this is a win-win for the deep state as they try to get Biden out of office or figure out what to do with that dead guy and replace him with McCarthy or the military and declare martial law. They figure if they can declare martial law on the 21st of March, again, that they're going to get somewhere. The answer to the question is absolutely not. And there are many reasons for this. You will not be in control. You will not get back control. There isn't a balloon that's going to help you. But the point of this is they were actually trying to poke a hole in the corona of the sun using the radon gas around the portal that used to exist in Glacier National Park, which was tied to, let's say, the demons. It was a demon portal. It was a dark lower astral portal that used to exist there, along with an SSP base, which also used to exist there. And they thought if they could do this with the balloon, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this not laugh. I really am. I
know.
mean, you know, the reason for this exercise was twofold. Number one, we need an alien race to help us. She has an alien race that helps her. Where's my alien race? You know? That's number one. Number two, there used to be another matrix called the Sun, Moon, Earth matrix. And that was tied to an etherical Isis knot that used to go around the sun, which would have been the loop in the top of the, and then it was tied to obviously a couple of other planets, and then it went directly into the center of Earth, which at the time would have been considered hell in a box. In other words, it was a vortex to the dark side of the multiverse from eons, and that no longer is there either. So they might have raised something, but it wouldn't have been what they expected, and I would have gotten more help. But nonetheless, I don't think you're going to be hearing much more about the Chinese balloon come tomorrow, and those planes probably aren't there by now, as we were not going to let them try to poke a hole in the corona of the sun, just in case, you know, they thought they could. But the matrix also, whatever affects organic life will also affect inorganic life. So we saw it pretty much immediately in the system, because that would have been a level 8 closed loop system tied to that matrix. And that's no longer there either. So another failed operation, but it's creating what they love, and that's fear for the masses on all of their favorite news channels, which won't be their news channels for much longer. So congratulations to the people down the street for a bang-up job today. Now the whole world is going to know what you've done. And we dismantled the operation like that.
Yeah.
So that's not permitted at this time.